I'm Jason Mace. I'm the Managing Director of Gala Tent, and I'd like to introduce to you the Gala Tent, the original Gala Tent BE. Now, this was originally the concept which was designed in 1999. This was the marquee really that completely revolutionized the event industry and made it affordable to party at home, where you could buy a marquee rather than hire. The Gala Tent marquees are perfect for many different occasions, and they provide a truly affordable event solution. Whether for home or commercial use, they're ideal for trade stands, market stalls, carports, the garden parties which you have every summer, functions, even weddings, storage if you're moving house or you put a vehicle in there, and Gala tents are also used throughout Britain for community fetes. Gala Tent is a trusted quality trademark product that will keep your event covered. Come rain or shine, view the new version of the original award-winning, designed and built in Britain Gala Tent marquee. The material is now unquestionably the best quality material of its kind. I can assure you we've had 20 years manufacturing these structures and we're the most successful in Britain, possibly the UK, maybe even the world. Gala Tent is the result of 2 decades. Yeah, we're in its 20th anniversary at the moment we're doing this video. And this 20 years of improvements, modifications, much of which have been stimulated by you, the customer. The feedback that you give us helps us improve the structures. And we've had 20 years of this. So at the moment, we're pretty happy with the quality as it is. And we get very good feedback and reviews from our clients. Focus on the product flexibility, functionality and durability, and that's what we're good at. The goal is to ensure Gala Tent remains the best quality structure in its class forever. It's so flexible, this structure. Gala Tent is manufactured in 17 different sizes. If you find that you need a larger marquee at a later date, the Gala Tent multi-bay option offers the flexibility you need, benefiting from 2-meter add-on bays. So what that means, if you have, for example, a 4x8 and you want to make it a 4x10, you simply buy an extra canopy and an add-on bay to cover more space for your event. Alternatively, if you wanted to make it smaller and you wanted to make it a 4x6 or a 4x4, you would just buy a canopy because you have all the components there. Gala Tent is supplied with a manufacturer's quality guarantee. Anyone can understand the frustration of misplacing a pole, a peg, a panel, nuts and bolts, any fixings for your structure. And this happens quite a lot. So what we ensure is at Gala Tent that you can buy every single component, and these can be ordered online and delivered next day. Non-toxic steel structural components. Now, Gala Tent is made from steel tubular pole framework. It's carefully treated with white powder coating. This is not toxic galvanized zinc-coated paint. I will say that again. This is not toxic galvanized zinc-coated paint. This method can potentially be dangerous to humans due to the acid that is used in the manufacturing process. Remember that your hands will be coming into contact with the poles, and in some cases, this can lead to poisoning. You imagine that the toxins from the steel structure, the frame will go onto your hands, and then if you're eating or you're doing something else and it will get there. Now, there is some cheap imported products that are manufactured from this kind of finish, and it's one that here at Gala Tent we do not promote whatsoever. So galvanized steel also stains the material. In our research and development, we've also come across this in the early stages of developing the further products of Gala Tent. We looked at the galvanized poles and we immediately discontinued any further development in them. And the reason for that is because the toxins come off the framework and they stain the fabric, and then where they've stained the fabric, the material will then perish. It's as simple as that. So the lifespan of the material is less, and then you've got the toxic components that come off the poles as well. So it's not a very good option, and so that's why the Gala Tent marquees are all the finish in the powder coat painting. It's a much more neater, nice finish. Gala Tent powder coated steel joints and connectors secure to the pole with locating heavy duty 50mm wing threaded bolts with no tool required, and its specially designed bolt can be tightened by the hand. So very easy to erect with a fantastic finish. Steel base plates are used on the leg poles, which can also be anchored down for extra stability with the pegs which are provided in the package. Side skirts and sidewall ground pegs are also included with this package marquee. Gala Tent marquees are super quality, way ahead of the competition. With quality, price and value for money, we do not sacrifice the quality for margin like a lot of our competitors. And I will not flannel you, there are others out there, but I can assure you they're not the quality of the Gala Tent. We do not seek to compete with off-the-shelf, mass-produced Chinese products. That's not what we're about. So like we've just explained, they do not last. Cost of poor quality. Gala Tent marquees come in two material variations: PE polyethylene and PVC. There are a few levels of PVC and PE quality in the marketplace. I can assure you the descriptions don't stack up. And some unscrupulous sellers will incorrectly advertise them as much higher grade. For example, some sellers will have a 180 gram and advertise it as 240, and 500 grams and advertise it as 650. I haven't met another supplier yet that even matches our 500 grams or 650 grams. Usually they are about 300 grams if they're advertising PVC, and we will prove that on a video. We have even seen material being advertised at 650 grams to match the Gala Tent PVC quality. Really? I don't think so. And on inspection, it's always about 300, maybe 380 PVC, and our competitors are running with an 160 gram PE, I can assure you. If you are unsure, then order a sample of the material from Gala Tent and a few other sellers that are out there and compare the quality. We will guarantee you that nothing compares to the Gala Tent quality material. I will personally guarantee you that it won't come close to the Gala Tent material. I'm quite confident in saying that. And I will say it on video, and I will say it to you. Gala Tent marquees, which are 6 meter wide, have an extra A-frame and extra center ridge frame. The height is also enhanced and increased to 3.7 meters, engineered for safety, while our competitors supply a 3 meter unsafe version, which do not compare to the Gala Tent. Now, the reason why the competition out there are only manufacturing a 3 meter roof as to a 3.7 meter roof is obviously to save on all the materials. So to manufacture a 3.7 meter roof, you've got more materials, more fabric, and you've got more steel. But there's a reason for that, because it makes it safe. It's engineered at 3.7 meters for a 6 meter structure to be safe. 3 meter is that. So as you can see, it's going to collapse sooner or later. And we have videos to show that as well. You can control the climate and atmosphere of your event by removing individual 2 meter sidewalls or end panels. These will accommodate any occasion. And that's just how flexible the structure is. Gala Tent canopies are manufactured in a seam one-piece roof section, which is an important feature as this enables the material to remain nice and taut for many years of use. Both the end gable sections and the side panel sections can be completely or independently removed to make a canopy only structure, ideal to use for a carport if required. The end gable walls feature both a wide entrance and a narrow doorway, so the options for events are endless. The entrances are opened and closed using heavy-duty zip or Dutch-laced systems exclusive to Gala Tent. Many other structures out there don't even have a zip or anything to close the gaps in the panels, and obviously in those situations wind will enter the structure or pass through it, not creating the atmosphere that you require. Gala Tent uses large Georgian panoramic windows in each sidewall section to let the light flood into the marquee, and every single panel benefits from a blind. So, for example, if you had an unsightly area you needed to cover, every panel you can close it off, zip it up. The windows are made from windproof, hard-wearing PVC material. Again, the finest quality on the market. 20 years research and development in these. All side and end panels overlap using zip, bungee, lace, and Velcro. This ensures no drafts and limited movement of covers flapping in the wind, reducing any crackling noises that will ruin your event. Packages include the full framework, the joints, bungee straps, side panels, end panels, canopy, internal and external sidewall pegs, standard guide ropes, and heavy-duty corner pegs. This is a great package, and as you can see by the price, it's very, very affordable. It's not expensive. Okay, I'd just like to run through a few safety precautions to you. So it's very important to anchor your marquee to the ground. Even in the calmest weather conditions, we always say peg it down, because the wind can change, the weather can change at any particular time. So a great item for this is the ground ball rail set, which some packages it's included. Usually if it's the Pro package on the marquee, that will have the ground ball rails included. Also the storm straps, the ratchet tie down kits, and the heavy duty ground rail pegs. So the ground rail pegs, they run all the way around the bottom of the structure. So all your sidewalls can be bungee strapped to these, and it leaves a really good finish. It's really taut to the eye, and then you go around the ground ball rail and then bang a few pegs in all the way around. And it's a lovely finish, and it's very secure. Finish off with some storm straps on the outside or even on the inside, and you'll have a really, really secure marquee. Now, Gala Tents only sell the colour white structures, and the reason for this, it's the most popular colour. We never really get any requests for any with red or blue or anything like that in. And another benefit to the customer is the white material fabric is the dominant in the marketplace, and it has a higher resale value. So if you've just got a few events throughout the year and it's stacked up for you to purchase and not hire, then you would have a product that has a higher value if you wanted to resell it at a later date. It's also, the Gala Tent's also probably the only structure on the market which does have a high resale value, because people know you can buy all the spares for it and you can have those delivered next day. Gala Tent is an award-winning company, as you may know, and the marquees are award-winning marquees. We have lots of awards for the manufacturing excellence and design of these structures. And we're also the preferred supplier to sporting events, the motorsport, market traders, the event hire industry, the emergency services, military, and government bodies throughout Britain. So, with that, remember, it's not an event without Gala Tent.